Hello, fellow YouTubers. I am back once again. Oh, my hair's a mess. Oh, it's getting long again. Look, got like that. It's supposed to be the other way, but I got like kind of like this Bieber thing going. If it was up to the eyes, and I got it done. The hair cutters out here in Oshawa are good. And yes, I'm topless, just covering the bottom. Sadly enough, I have boobs, which is weird. But anyway, as I said, I kind of feel like that I'm a woman sometimes too. But yeah, it's like I was born a man, but I'm like I got characteristics and feel like I'm a woman. I'd be a perfect male-female companion for any male out there, I tell you. But I'm happy with being a guy, and that's just one of my many things. But enough of that. Eventually I'll probably talk more about myself and get into other more in-depth stuff of myself. Now I hope that this, last time I tried recording, I don't know why, when you upload it from a webcam, after when it hits 8 minutes, the dang thing always goes and it would cut out on me. That's why my first two videos, my first two blogs when I first started, got cut out on me. And it really just infuriated me. Like, it just really bugged the crap out of me. So, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen this shirt in a while. Montreal! I love Montreal. Oh, being Canadian and all. But, put on a shirt now. Getting a little nippy in here now. Alright, so, yeah, so, things have been, okay. I still haven't hauled my ass down, sorry, I still haven't hauled my butt down to Toronto yet, to 519, to talk to Steve, because Alex was referring me to him to get more involved in the trans community. Hence, I say trans and FTM, because I gotta describe you guys somehow, and I know you guys are guys, and you're being the guy that you want to be, and that's why I like you. But apparently, there was this one comment on video 1, but as I said, I understand too, because you gotta watch. You gotta watch all my you gotta watch, like, sometimes all my videos right to the end. The problem is the first two got cut out. That's the problem. Now, I'm not going to delete them, because people might make comments. There might be stuff on there that I might say here now that I'm going to repeat, that I might forget what I've said on there, so I want to leave those videos on. So, I'm just doing a revised blog. Now, my last one I had a headache, and I was just coming on so you guys didn't think I was gone forever, because I promised I was going to do this at least once a week, and I haven't been keeping to my word. But I'm going to try to. Alright? And, oh, by the way, I'm getting a big fan base on, oh, see, it is counting up. Look at the gray bar. So I guess when you're using webcam, you can only record videos up to 8 minutes with webcam, I'm guessing. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, you record videos on a camera, you can upload up to 15 minutes. Because I can see that gray bar going up. Ah, so I guess you do have a limit on webcam. When you're doing directly from webcam, I mean. Using my wonderful PS3i. Okay, well then that's good to know. So I'll have to do this in different parts, which sucks. But I'm going to get all my blogging up to date and caught up, so everything's clarified and understood. As I said in the past blogs, I'm going to clarify this again. And I will, you know, I was going to be mean, but no, I'm not going to be mean, because I'm not a mean person. I love all you trans guys. And I was talking to Skylar on Facebook, and I did ask for permission to use his name. I never use any FTM's name unless I ask for permission first, because I know quite a few of you are stealth and quite a few are out there. But all my YouTuber friends that are, you know, they're my buddies and my Facebook buddies. Like, I'd only mention a couple, but most of them I wouldn't mention unless I asked first, because I know a lot of people like being stealth. So, understandable, and I respect that. My good friend who was FTM preferred being stealth more himself, and he really had a lot of trouble with dating and stuff, and you know what I mean. So I don't mention his name either, but he's not my friend anymore for circumstances I'm told. Hence now I'm trying to find a new FTM friend, but you know what? I found many. I love you, Facebook. I love you, YouTube. You taught me a lot. Miles is a little ticked off about me always using those terms, but I'm sorry, I gotta describe you guys somehow. It doesn't mean, look at it this way. The term FTM basically means, how I look at it, and this should be a good thing for you guys. What it means is, I've left what I was born behind to be who I wanted to be. I am now this person that I've always wanted to be. Well, not this person, this sex I've always wanted to be. I am male. It doesn't matter what's down here. It's love and that I feel male and I'm accepted in society as male that counts. Being FTM means the courage to go from female to male, live your life as a male, and be happy. And yes, there's a lot of hard times and a lot of troubles along the way, but that's what I'm here for. I've learned so much that I've gained so much love for you guys. Well, not just for you guys too. Like, you know, I know a couple of FTM, the other way around, sorry, MTFs too. And I met a couple of girls like that are amazing. I've had really good conversations with a couple of them I know too. So, you know, it all around, right? Just prefer as in dating or going out with, you know, I prefer, you know, guys or trans guys, but yeah. But I've come a long way with my dating, and I've started to realize now that, I don't know, it was long roads. Like, with my life, I'll go back a bit. I'll touch base on this. With my life, I started off straight. I dated girls. Girls thing didn't go well for me. I don't know, it wasn't respected, wasn't loved enough. I don't know. When I was younger, it was called cuddly, gooey. Once sex came in the picture, that's changed everything. Though my first sex was with a guy anyway. But anyways, time I turned 20, I found myself. And I found myself gay. Right? Still not knowing what I want. I had a couple boyfriends. God, the boyfriends didn't work. Oh God, I think those were worse than the girlfriends, to be honest. Started realizing maybe being straight was better. And I was like, right? So fighting between this and my own personal demon. Hence, look at these things. I look like I got an A cup. I got, sadly enough, no offense, this is actually quite funny. I sometimes have bigger boobs than some of the girls I know, because I know some girls that are pretty flat chested and they look good even before the surgery. And they're happy even with just being tomboys, but they look awesome. I'm like, I got bigger boobies than you do, I said to one of my friends that I know. And she laughed. Oh, so funny. But, yeah. But I've actually did blood work. I'm still trying to hear back from it. I want to know if my testosterone level's too high. Not testosterone, the woman's one, estrogen, or whatever the hell you call it. I'm wondering if that's too high. The doctor never told me, unless he was embarrassed or something, or they didn't get that result in. Alright, I'm going over 8 minutes now. So, if this gets cut out, I'm going to have to redo this video again. What I might do is I might stop it at 10 minutes and see if it uploads at 10 minutes. Then I'll know if it actually will work to 15 minutes or not. Then I'll know. But anyways, okay, so I'll probably just stop it at 10 and I'll do part 2. So, back to what I was saying. So I used to date girls. Then I dated guys. Then I got to know this good friend of mine before he was a girl. And he thought I was going to leave when he found out, when he told me that I was that he was going to be a guy. But you know what? When I sat beside him, when I first met him too, I knew he was uncomfortable, and I felt uncomfortable too. I was looking at this guy, and I'm like, oh my God, like, here's a guy, but he's got tits. It's so weird. It feels weird. And this is how he was feeling about himself too. And when I admitted that later, once he went through the transition, he was just like even more happier, because he was like, wow, you actually felt what I felt. I've never had anyone experience like that. So we became good friends, but it got worse. He got on the hormones, and no, I'm not saying not everyone's bad, no, but there was like other complications, not from the FTM and stuff, but it was like with dealing other stuff and whatever, and kind of went lulu, and I had to leave him because he was kind of like abusing my friendship. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go any further into it than that. So yeah, so that was that. So now I'm at 10 minutes. I hope this update's perfect this time. It doesn't cut out my last 2 minutes, or I'll have to go back and remember what I talked about again. Ugh! I hate it when it did that last time. Anyways, there I go. I ramble again. Sorry, but vlogs are as they are. They're my true me. So yeah. So hence, sorry, I'm looking up because I'm looking at my screen, which is up, and my camera is down here. I need to get my stand to put up there so that I can look at my screen, and then it looks like I'm looking at my camera and not up. And there I go, rambling on again. Sidetracking. But anyways, okay, back to the point. So yeah, so now I'm 32, and I started realizing I was friends with him for like 10 years, and I learned a lot on YouTube. Like, I got like awesome friends on YouTube. Like, oh my god, like I got like, I don't think these, no, Skylar won't mind me mentioning. Skylar Jordan, peace up, my brother. Yes, you're like one of my say it as it is brothers, and I love you. You're awesome. And yeah, you know, I love you. And Beck Rosso Lewis, who's also on YouTube, you're awesome too. And my favorite Alec Butler from Toronto, you're awesome too. Woo! And my most favorite guy from Florida, Jay! Woo! And those are all that are mentioned, because those are the guys that I know wouldn't mind me mentioning them, but in positive ways, which is totally positive. Oh, I love all of you guys. You are like my most favorite Facebook and YouTube friends now. Like, you guys are just the best. And there's this other YouTube FTM that I loved watching too. I forget his name now. Was it Razzo or something? Or no, Miko. Oh, Miko. Oh my god, you're so wonderful too. I hope you reply to me on your Facebook. Oh, I loved your YouTube videos. That's what I said. I've learned a lot from you guys, and I learned a lot from my friend. So I feel bad when somebody says something like Miles did, where I use the terms too much. Okay, maybe I do, but I have to like explain myself. So how else am I going to explain myself? If I just say, oh, the guy, well, how are you going to know? I could be talking about a bio guy. You know what I mean? Even though now, technically, you guys are now bio men, in a way. Because that's the life you want to live and lead. Live. The women, gone. In the past. Brushed away. Done. This is my life I left behind. And you know what I love that one FTM said? I mentioned this in my other video. In case if I get cut, I'll mention again. This one guy, I forget his name now. I seen his YouTube video. And I laughed so hard because I said, yes! I loved it. It was so freaking awesome what he said. And he said this. He goes, you know what the one good thing is about dating us FTMs? Is we're so freaking hot. And he's so right. Because you got a bit of the woman characteristics and a bit of the man characteristics. Like, if you look at me closely enough, you can see the woman characteristics in me. Like, if I didn't have the beard, see the soft cheek line skins and whatever, I look a splitting image like my mother. I swear to God. I could probably do drag with very little makeup and you wouldn't notice difference. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, inside, I feel like I am more of a woman. But I'm not like flamboyant, like, oh my god, I broke a nail, or nothing like that. I'm still the manly man I am, but I'm still vulnerable. Like, I'll cry at movies and all that stuff. Oh yeah, like, you know, I'm like one of the chicks. I'll let you in on a little story before I end this vlog. When I was young, this is so cool, and normally the guys were not allowed involved, but this proves I was one of the girls. I was allowed over at the girls' slumber parties because I was like one of the girls. We had this slumber party with all the girls sleeping over. I still remember this. I still remember this when I was younger. I don't remember exactly where it was. My mom let me go over. I was the only guy there with a bunch of girls. Oh my. Like one of the girls. It was so awesome. And we must have watched Dirty Dancing over and over and over and over again. This is so great. Alright, I'm going to end part 1 here and then I'll discuss part 2 once this uploads. Because we're almost at the 15-minute mark. So, yeah. And I hope this all updates. Alright. Let's hope this works. Alright. See you soon for part 2. And I'll answer some of you guys' questions, too. Alright. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.